All right, everybody. So, if you may remember, this was a video I made a little bit ago. This guy kind of just got destroyed, and he actually ditched the game in a losing position. He was down a bishop and four pawns in the end game, and I was also up like 20 seconds. So, winning in every single sense, but he got mad and he was disappointed. He was a disappointed in me. So, my bad. He got disappointed in me. So, all right, let's get into what he said 3 months later. We got Yavi Gomez in here. Stay in school, kids, or you might have him like this guy who can't talk or type punctuation or read numbers. And they says this: for one, you're bald. Not true. Lamafau. Let's get that out of the way. Hey, bro, the way you can tell this guy is fuming when you see how many laughing emojis he puts along with a lamafau and then ending it with a laughing crying emoji, which there's no laughing, just crying. I just saw this. Haha, you're so pressed at that time. Bro, learn to please talk. Wrong form of your. At that time, just past tense of a. Just this sentence is so bad. Following up with the fact that you ended it with a comma with a space in between it. Elo of 1000 made you flag me? Huh? So Elo of 1000 made you flag me. So this is you saying that you're not the 1000 and that someone else made me flag you. Can you learn how to talk and like enunciate a point before you try to enunciate points? Because this is just not working right now. I can barely understand what you're saying. Another laughing crying emoji. Lying about the laughing though. There is no laughing with that. I would be pressed too if my channel barely got any views despite clickbaiting trash content you put out. Ah, yes, barely getting any views as I get plus 38 subscribers and 77.2 thousand views on my latest video, not even within the first day. So, I mean, barely getting views my poopy buns. Also, shout out for 1,000 subscribers. Love y'all. And I said, you have playlists on your channel of rappers flexing wealth. Some real humiliation fetish type shit going on there. Not sure what you're talking about. I get 2 views per second on every short, and long form videos get over 1,000 consistently, by the way. So let me know when you have more than 3 subs and are able to work out without being flexed on. Just like his playlists are like called workout, so I assume he's hitting the gym with that kind of playlist. But like, why do you need music when working out? Like, just work out. It's not hard. I didn't even flag you. You just dipped like my little good boy. Now suck on my monetized channel, making thousands. Check out Social Blade if you don't believe. Oh, this guy is so funny. Brother! You play chess and make it your whole personality. Hi! Hi! Go get some women and love life? Brother, I love life because you're giving me free content to record. Brother, 100 views is not is something to. Oh, so it is something to flex. Well, get flexed on, brother. I got 11 more than that on this video that I made 3 months ago when I had like, I don't know, like 100 subs. Anyways, brother, 100 views is something to flex. Can you like I can tell that you meant to say nothing, but instead you said something and you're so blind that you couldn't even go back and just like see that you said something to flex. Another laughing crying emojis kind of thing. Also, what is this called? Is there a no, there isn't. I got that on my profile views. Are you sure? Are you sure about that, dude? I got that on my profile views. Do you mean your chess.com profile? Well, you deleted your account. I got a 404 error when I actually went to check on your account to see if that was true. So I guess that's not true. You're not big and you'll never be. Hey, he finally used a good sentence, but then he ruined it with a space in the period. Ah, damn. Anyways, not big is definitely a stretch, yeah. Buddy, I make thousands on YouTube now. Check Social Blade or something. Also, I made you change your username or delete it. Yeah, I can't find his just.com account anymore, so I guess he doesn't get more views than me on his profile. This is and I made a lonely YouTube chess players. Oh my god. A is singular. Players, you made it plural. Oh my god, dog. Oh my, what is that? Google Chrome is being all crazy on me. I made a lonely YouTube chess players who don't got no views make a video out of me, and the video was still trash. Brother, what is this sentence? This is such a like I don't care if you don't use perfect grammar. I don't use perfect grammar myself when I'm yapping in the YouTube comments. But brother, make it make sense. You're again wrong for manure because you sound like a redditor, so we're gonna do that. You're mad because a teenager is making you mad. Interesting. Well, I'm a teenager too, and I seem to be making you mad since you were the one who melted down in the comments. You typed first, by the way. You typed first, so you were the one who was raging. Yes, quick tip of advice. Not that just like quick tip of advice, space after, oh my, just space before the comma. If you do so have thousands of dollars, then you should definitely invest it towards your streaming or video setup because your content is terrible and the way it's set up makes and the way it's set up and your mic is awful. Okay, that is a crazy run-on sentence. Also, my streaming setup is actually pretty good. Um, could definitely be better, but like I like it the way it is. I like to move the camera around. I like to play instruments. Maybe the mic is a little bit cuckoo, but whatever. I'd rather spend money on instruments. Anyways, bro's mad that I made money off of my stream said it was fine. I'd rather spend money on new instruments. I mean, it's true. I think this is a much more worthy investment rather than what you suggest. I'd also rather invest it in like stocks or something. You made $3 off of me, lol. Anyways, I got soccer practice to go to because I'm a teenager and you're arguing teenager. Interesting. So I'm teenager arguing teenager. No, because okay. So he's the teenager and I'm arguing teenager with the wrong form of your. So this is kind of the possessive form of your. I'm just saying. I'm just saying this is kind of a possessive. Like this is your. So like, are you my arguing teenager? Because I mean, you are my little boy. Because I mean, you lost horribly in this matchup. Anyways, I'm a teenager too, Lamau. Go to English class. I'm disappointed in you. I'm gonna make another video and make more money off of you. And here I am. Also, he chirped up at someone else too. Famous how this barely hit 100 views. Seems to be a little over that there, buddy. Anyway, oh wait, wrong one. You chess players live in a reality where y'all love trash talking in life, but in real life are the opposite. Yeah, you should have a U there. Just saying. Also, again, if you want to like meet up in real life, Chateau Frontenac, I'm always open. Brother, calm down. Also, you're trash talking. This video made me $3. Anyways, my videos make like $400 now for like 60 seconds worth of just printing money. Want some stats pictures? Also, I would love to send this guy just like some 6-7 stats pictures. Like, do I have one here? No, I don't. I don't believe I have a 6-7 over here. Um, the revenue will update as soon as we get the number. It usually takes a little bit to get that number, but because like it would normally say 0, but as you can see, it's still updating. So I believe if I yeah yeah it's gonna update. It updates by day. So anyways, let's go look at something else. Let's go look at his playlists. Let's go see this guy's playlists. Yes, Yavi444. Banners! Yes, we have a banner as someone. What the hell even is this? What? This guy just. I just know that this guy is like pretending to like have a French outfit. Because like this guy's like trying so hard to like look French or something with this stripy shirt, but then you look over here and it's most likely the American flag. I mean, I doubt that's Cuba since I don't see like a white triangle or anything like kind of bluish on the back end of the flag there. Again, flexing a car. He loves to be flexed on. Let's go. All right, we got workout 3 from Fetty Jimmy Shoe. Nice. We have workout 2, another guy with some gold grills. I mean, who knows if they're real or not, but again, he loves to be flexed on. Okay, he listens to some psychotic stuff, I see. All right. Fantastic. All right. P.S. Astras. Does this guy speak Spanish, I think, maybe? But whatever the case is, dude loves to be getting flexed on. He getting flexed. He even, yeah, he thinks the dream life is getting. He even told me to like go get women and love life. Like number one, I love life, and I love life by myself. I don't need people to love life. People are an addition to life, you know. If you're ever thinking about dating, people are an addition. People don't complete you. There's no such thing as two people like fill each other up. Like, when they say like he's my better half, she's my better half, stuff like that. That's just not true. I think that people are an addition of each other. I think I think dating is about being an addition to one another. That's just my personal opinion, but I mean, you probably thought you'd never be taking dating advice from a random kid on YouTube who's not even an adult yet, but I don't know who you are, so why not? Hey, let's play some games. Let's play some games to end this off and try to pad the watch time too. Alright, 2130. This is not cropped very well. I'm going to increase the board size. Going to make a move. Try to crop this better. Alright. I thought he was going to pre-move that, by the way. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to pre-move I thought he was gonna pre-move e4. That's why I went for this Grunfeld kind of thing. C5's chill, I guess. This is an interesting pawn to have. Pin the knight, why not? Take the knight, why not? Take this too, why not? I'm just gonna play weirdly. Why not? Alright, he does indeed go for this. Now, does he have the follow through? Who knows? Because I'm going here. I'm just screwing around. Anyways, but yeah, let's get some games in. Let's see what happens. Hopefully my mic doesn't die. Like hopefully it doesn't peak out and then die like it did last time. Like when I made that screaming into the mic video, it kind of peaked off and then like kind of died. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We're hitting the bishop, by the way. I'm not sure if he's gonna see that. He has this, but I don't believe in him. I just don't believe in this thing right here. I just don't believe it. I don't believe in him, you know? I don't think he's able to win this game. Da 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 da. Ba da da da. Like, I don't know what that is. I feel like that's just, I don't know, some stuff. Anyways, what if I just like go here? Okay. Again, I feel like this helps me. Get some of that in here. Let's get some Ooga Booga chess in here. Hit the bishop. Win some time back. Probably here going next. He can go here, but it's just kind of to get off the thing there. Great commentary. We love to see it. Gonna go here. You can take this too, but I don't know. I'm going for some Ooga Booga. I imagine he'll be playing this at some point. I'm not sure though, but maybe. If he does, he doesn't. Okay, starting some stuff over here. Why not? Okay, we're going backwards. We love to see it. Let's go here. Why not? Oh, we're taking that. I see. I guess we're just taking that. I guess we have no faith in me. This guy has no faith in me. I mean, his name is Insane 1101. That is his name. So we gotta respect the name, you know? Gotta respect this guy's name, you know? Gotta respect it, yeah? Anyways, let's go here. Why not? Maybe some of this action next. I mean, if he takes me, that for real is insane. He does not take me. Figures. I did not really expect him to. Because, I don't know. I feel like this looks nice. Maybe get some of the action in on over here. Maybe he overextends something. Maybe he throws the game. Who knows? Who knows what this guy's capable of? Maybe yeah, okay, I see. I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. Alright, okay. Okay, there is literally no threat to that, by the way. Like, I can just go here, actually. He has this queen trade. I don't really like that, so maybe here. Maybe we go the other way. Because he has this queen trade if I just attack it with the rook. So maybe we'll attack it with the rook in a different fashion. Like this. This fashion looks kinda nice, maybe. Okay. Well, that seems nice. What if we attack it in this fashion? And I don't know, what if we go here and then here? What does this individual have to say? We're just gonna go for it. He didn't even play the move that I thought he would play. I thought he would go somewhere else. That's fire. This is so funny. I swear I made a move there. Anyways, that was a fun game. I loved that. I loved going ooga booga. I'm gonna close out all these tabs. I think that might have been the reason I lost on time there. I mean, I was obviously gonna lose anyways, but got pretty low on time for no reason. I've played this guy before. I recognize the username. What should we play? What about the... I've never really played this before. What if we gambit that? What happens if we do that? What happens if we gambit that again? Okay, this doesn't work, by the way, because there's just that, but, I mean, c3 is... That looks great. Okay. Maybe he'll... Okay, alright. That's amazing, okay. I don't really know what this is, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's pretty good. Who knows? I certainly don't. Certain this, maybe. Let's gambit this. Let's gambit some stuff. I want to gambit stuff. Like, is that really so wrong of me to want to do that? Let's gambit some more pawns. Let's be some more cuckoo. Yeah, let's go here. Could take and then go here. If he promotes, that'd be really funny. I'm just gonna take with the queen, obviously. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh, I see. So that was the idea. What if I just, like, go here? That looks kind of juicy. This also looks kind of juicy. So does that, by the way. Let's sack a piece, why not? Sack a piece, why not? Just why not? Let's sack a piece, why not? I think it's fire. Let's go here, why not? Okay. I don't know. Why not? I think this is pretty fire. Oh, f4 looking juicy. Gambiting some more material. I don't know. He was hitting my bishop. Maybe not go too crazy, but this is definitely coming next. Do I care about that? Not really. Um, I don't know. Maybe trying to think of something interesting to. That is crazy, by the way. I don't know. I feel like that helps me get some pieces and like I assume this will happen, but then I don't know. I love positions like this. I love just ooga booganess. Um, boop. Why not? Okay, I just forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. That was just made, by the way. I just wanted to see if you would see it. I've played this guy before. Yeah, it's pretty bad record for him, but yeah, again, the sacrificing Ooga Booga chess ain't working so well, yeah. Kill disaster. He typed some trash. I think the only disastrous thing there was his scoreline. Yikes. What the hell is this? Oh, right. This is Gotham's course kind of thing. It's the idea is to take and play b5 really really quickly. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop b5 altogether. Why not? F4. Why not? See, this is what chess is all about. Just having fun and having fun losing. That's check. I don't even really want to trade bishops with you. I feel like you're gonna do something stupid with it. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just gonna castle. Why not? Um, go back. Maybe defend, try to get some of this action in here. Not afraid of this move at all, actually. I thought that this was not great for my opponent since I was already up that pawn, so I feel like this just makes it worse with like d5 coming in next. There's d5, and then if they take it, there's this move. And there's stuff like this. I just don't really believe in this position for the opponent here. I think this is pretty fire. Hit the rook, hit the bishop, hit the pawn. We hitting everything with this. Hitting this pawn, hitting four things with this. And something's gotta give here for the opponent here. Okay, let's take this. Hit the rook, hit the bishop, hit the knight. Yeah, like no matter what my opponent did, there's gonna be like another triple attack of some sorts. Um, let's go here actually, and then maybe here. Actually, wait, no, that doesn't really work out too well. Could just go here, attack like this. Seems natural. Hit both knights. I thought there was some stuff with this, but nah, not really. Could have also like tried some rook a6 action as well, but I feel like this might be a little simpler. There's this, but rook takes, and I stay defending the bishop from their bishop. I actually misclicked it twice. I'm not used to this big of a board actually. Gonna make this smaller actually. Okay, so their knight is still pinned actually, and I believe now I'm gonna go for this. Um, actually, there was takes, and then there's some stuff like that. I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, I can take this. If you take me, I have this. Forking, you have to take with the, yeah, okay, game. I love that. I love just playing some random stuff. It's just stuff that just like hands pawns, and then like I get four triple attacks in a row, or like quadruple attacks. It's really really amazing. Loved that. Sama D10. All right, what opening is D10 actually? Because I don't know. What opening is D10? Is it this? Because I don't know. My opponent's pre-moving. Oh no, they stopped pre-moving. How unfortunate for me. Why are they pre-moving so much? Such an interesting decision to do. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna do stuff like this. Um, actually, let's disconnect the bishop from seeing my bishop and then try to take this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this now. I also have, wait, I have just this now. I think yeah, this threatens the fork, and this is a discovered attack on the bishop here. No matter what, something's going in my favor. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna have to be something. Could go here, but I feel like that's not kosher with the public domain of this position. Whatever the hell I meant by that. Um, this looks juicy. Oh, never mind. That does not look juicy anymore. This discover check and weakness of the light squares looks kind of nice for me. Especially when my opponent does things like that. Um, I'm just gonna wait. Maybe go here now. Try to get the opening here. Okay. Feel like that benefited me. I win this diagonal as well. I get off of this. Now I can go here without an issue. I should have gone here first, but it's okay. The knight is pinned currently, so that's nice. Um, the endgame doesn't work. I have this check to win a bunch of pawns, so we're gonna see if our opponent goes into that. I also have a bishop that can guard on the light squares of this pawn. Yeah, he did notice that the endgame doesn't really work there. Let's just straight up try to mate the dude. There's this check. I don't really think that does anything after just gain h1 and stuff. Knight check I don't think does anything. This is mate. Can I not just take that? Pretty damn sure I can just take that and then just checkmate you. I can. The opponent allowed it. Yeah, then the knight was covering the f8 square from the e6, so it just removed the guard of the dovetail mate. So that was pretty nice. 15, 18, cool. All right, we have a Caro-Kann now. Every time they play c6, I tend to just go for this Caro-Kann-ish kind of thing. And this is just like a waste of time. This is just like a bad version of the French. Queen g4, hit this a little bit, touching him up. This bishop is very misplaced on the other side. This is like a very, very bad version of like a snake Benoni kind of thing. I want him to move this knight, and then I can go here. Now I'm just pinning here, and now I'm going to go here, hit the rook. Just the position flows for me. It doesn't really flow for my opponent. It doesn't really flow too well for the opponent here. That's a nice move, I suppose. I kind of just want to trap the bishop. I was considering some other moves to do that first, but like I was considering going here first, but I mean, nah. You can take this. I don't really care about that. What I care about is the fact that I won a piece and you're also still being positionally dominated. Not so much by material. It's not really a material domination. I mean, there are about to be like 2 or 3 passed pawns just running at me, but I should have enough to deal with it. Could have also taken this, and maybe I should now, but this also looks kind of nice. I mean, if you take me, I win some time against your knight. I also get my knight into e5 if I ever need to. I don't know, if you take me, I mean, that's just kind of seems brain dead. That doesn't seem too brain dead, but I believe I can just take you. I don't really know what you're going to take back with. No matter what, it seems like I have stuff. Yeah, now I just have this, right? Yeah. I'm never really worried about anything that this queen can do since everything over here is defended. Literally everything is in my position is defended, except for this rook over here, which the rook's fine. The rook's doing a great job actually. Now I can take this, get the rook into here, and get my queen in on the dark squares. Can do that in many ways actually, but yeah, bishop takes knight is a move. The knight defends the rook from being a rook loss with check. It's important to note. I'm gonna make this board bigger for you guys. How about that? I'm gonna make the board a little bigger. I don't like playing on a big board, but hey, why not? Okay, so the opponent does take. I still have my rook option to go here, but it's no longer a bishop, so there's no discovered attacks. There's no windmills, but that unfortunately is a much faster way to lose the game. King d8 must be played, I think. Knight here, I feel like would also be the correct response against that. Could also take and go here. That seems logical enough. Still, this rook is defended, so just important to note. This knight on d2 is actually very useful in French positions. This knight on d2 is actually pretty useful. It can go to a3 and c2 to defend d4. It can go here like in a Tarrasch. By the way, I can just move my king. There are no useful checks here. I can just run away. The opponent doesn't seem too keen on letting me win the game, so I'm just gonna win the game. So my opponent won't let me, so I'm just gonna do it. That's just a guaranteed promotion and resigns, yes. Apparently I made a blunder in there somewhere. I don't know if I did or not. Sometimes this quick game analysis kind of thing doesn't really work too well. The Fiddler. Ah, what a name. The Fiddler. The Fiddler is crazy. Okay, this bro is pre-moving. Bro is pre-moving some stuff. I don't really know what bro is pre-moving, but it's it's something. It's something alright. I don't really know what the idea is since you can't get a knight here, but and I'm obviously not really gonna take you. I'm not gonna take you. Maybe I'll get the knight in like this. Okay, that just looks really, really stupid. I'm just gonna attack you. I'm gonna go here. Okay, that's interesting. And what if I go like this? Is this crazy? Trying to get this, maybe this, if my opponent is insistent on not letting me have the diagonal. This doesn't look too stupid. Looks a little stupid, but not too stupid. And that's my philosophy. Don't be too stupid. Here there's d5, I suppose. Here there's d5 anyways, but in that scenario, I think we just pick up a pawn. I would love to trade pawns with you. The person who's lacking space would love to trade pawns with you, like in this kind of manner. Okay, well, I feel like that was a W. Now I can just, get my knight in over here, attack the queen side somehow. My opponent seems to have the same idea, so I'm gonna do this and meet him there. Some b5 action. Love to see it. Alright. Fantastic knight moves. Fantastic, fantastic indeed. I'm just gonna attack your... Wow, that's embarrassing. Okay, I'm just gonna take you first so that there's no knight shenanigans. Now I'm just gonna take your bishop and you lose. I feel like that's pretty simple enough. Here. Could have gone here, I guess, as well, but this is nice as well. Everything's nice when you're up a piece. I can just go here, right? No, you can't really defend the pawn, so I'm just gonna take it. I don't know. I'm just gonna casually take it, go back. Okay, you are just begging me to win the game. I don't know. I'm gonna go here, attack the pawn 3 times, by the way. Just casually 3-time attacking your pawns, just not a defendable pawn. I'm gonna go here. This is a double tempo, and if you take me, I also... Okay, that's nice. That's nice of my opponent to do. I'm just gonna take you here because there is just no threat. Gonna defend my pawn, why not? Gonna maybe put up a wooden shield, that seems nice as well. I'm just gonna get my king a little bit into the game, maybe attack your bishop too. Maybe go into the second rank, why not? Okay, my opponent is pre-moving again. I don't really know why, it's not like I'm gonna lose on time, I have over a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna defend against that because I don't know what else you're gonna do. Check, why not? Ooh, nice. Okay, so this is a nice way to just pick up a bunch of pawns with check. We love to see it. We certainly do. I'm gonna check you first, actually. Oh, this is funny. I honestly didn't really have to engage in any of that, but we did, so why not? Anyways, let's get the rook back here to defend the king. Yeah, now we're just gonna defend the king like this. That I don't really care about. You can take that. I don't care. I'm up a rook, if you didn't notice. I don't really care about that. I'm just going to go here anyways, though. I'm going to check you to get you off. That sounded weird, but, you know, we're going to go with it. And here. Okay. That's nice. It's not a stalemate, but... Just got... Every time you have the opportunity to do this, you always got to promote to a rook. I'm just saying. Yeah, every time you have to do it, have the opportunity to do that, just promote to a rook. Why not? Anyways, let's just keep playing. It's funny. Funniness. Ah, yes. 1860s. I feel like I've played Andy before. Apparently I haven't. Let's play a French, because why not? I feel like we're going to get e5. Oh, wow. I'm actually a genius. Okay, we have this Nims. I'm going to turn this back into an advance. Okay, our opponent has relatively no idea what they're doing in the advance, I suppose. This is just a free pawn, but like this is some kind of gambit line I feel like my opponent's gonna go into. If they do, however, I actually kind of want to just chill, you know? Like, daddy chill. Daddy chill, guys. Okay, that is not a move, I don't think. Now I think I do have this. I want to get rid of this light squared bishop, and I do. Just getting rid of this light squared bishop in these kind of structures is just nice, because now when you castle, you got a lot less to worry about, so just gonna develop, I suppose. We do have a bishop pair, and now this bishop in this kind of position, it's not gonna look too great. It's not gonna look too bad, actually, because I mean, I have this diagonal that I can go to. I have this move, maybe bishop d7, rook c8, maybe this, try to pick up that pawn. There's a knight annoying here a little bit in the center, so maybe not such a fire idea currently, but it might be soon. But I'm just gonna go rook c8. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna see what white does. See what they want to do. I don't really want to get hit with some knight b5 stuff if I go with the queen somewhere, so we're gonna go here, maybe hit this pawn. Maybe, I don't think we're really gonna take it, but I just want to touch it. Okay, that seems like a benefit to me. Now I get my bishop really active. Bishop's coming alive. My bishop's coming in. My bishop is jubilating and indubitably jubilating at the current developments of the position. I mean, we're lacking space. Feel like a queen trade isn't too terrible. Maybe rook in, hit the knight, see what it wants to do. Just nice move anyways, just activating the rook. Maybe we're gonna go here, castle, bring the other rook. He wants to trade. I feel like that's just a waste of time, and it's not addressing the current problems of the position, which is all of your weaknesses over here. You can't even push this forward because I have a bishop over here. The hero bishop. I could double your pawns, but I'd rather make this threat first. I could also go here and then fork you. That would be a nice continuation, I suppose. But we get this. Can't hate on that. Can't hate on that. You're still gonna lose a pawn here. You can't hate on it. I might even go like here first to stop c4 from being literally anything. Then I can't move and defend anything really, but I mean you can't even take that because I'm just gonna back rank mate you. So I don't really know what we're doing there. I'm gonna go b5 blockade like this. If I ever so need to. b5 now looks nice. If rook d1, I just have this maybe. I actually don't even need to do that, but I mean it's a pass pawn. I can't say no to that, right? I'd rather play long game. Let's go back actually. I wanna keep the rooks on. I want this pawn to be even better. Obviously I have to go there. Okay, he wants I don't even know what. I'm just gonna pin you. Yeah, I'm just gonna pin you. How about that? Now you cannot move at all. Now you can't move just at all. And I'm just gonna push my pawn. Why not? This c6 square is actually covered. And this I did see. I didn't think it was too bad of an issue though, because I just have that. And I think this looks pretty fire. Personally speaking though. That's just my personal opinion. I think this looks really, really nice. I think it looks beautiful. I think it's just absolutely jubilating in awesomeness. Okay, now I have some stuff to go after. Nice, nice. We love to see it. I'm gonna try to open up some stuff here. You can take that, I suppose. Okay. We're going there. Okay, that's fine. Maybe not so fine, but we get our king somewhat active. I actually knew it. Okay, let's actually pre-move this, then pre-move this, make the moves on time. Alright. Maybe the rook sack was not as great as I thought it would be. Maybe that was not good, but gotta respect the rook sack. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. I guess it really wasn't, but the opponent was too low on time to defend it anyways and come back and win. I thought it was fire though. I thought it was a fire thing to go for. We're gonna go for some. Oh my god, he's a beta. He's gonna take. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, we're gonna blow him off the board with some of this. Knight c3 is a little annoying, but it's nothing that we can't deal with. I'm gonna go here, try to bait this move. Okay, the opponent has some knowledge about how to get out of the pin, eh? Okay, this does nothing. I already have a pawn here, so I can just ignore you. I can just sack the bishop here. Knight can't come forward. It would have to go back, and this bishop is going to have some nice discoveries. So, yeah, this just feels like a free move. G4. I'm going to try to get G5, G4 in after maybe sacrificing. This guy's an exchange French player. We gotta show him what's up. We gotta show him what's up in the exchange French. You know, we gotta show him what's up. You know, Shauna stress. Shauna's stress. Okay. Okay, so Shauna is stressing. I would be stressing too if my opponent played this nice little fishing pole on me. I would be stressed too. It's very fair. Very fair thought to have of being stressed about this position. I'm just going to take here now. I feel like the opening of this position is just not in my opponent's favor. I can even just go here, actually. I think we're going to do that. Okay, the opponent is doing their best to try to lock it down. Always got to be careful with this light squared pin, but there's no queen supporting it, so there's also a pawn covering the square, but it's a theme that you might see once or twice. Now I'm just gonna, check you, and then okay, well now I just have like now there's I can take right away and check. Nah, I'd rather do this. They can take me, of course. That's fine. Okay, now there's this. That's cool. There's never a bishop pin like this, by the way. I'd rather keep queens on the board, thank you very much. I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna have to reject you on it. Appreciate the offer, but I think I want to keep the queens on the board. Thank you, thank you. I think I don't want to hit a queen. Thank you for the offer, though. Thank you for the offer. I would love to not be getting checked right now, but it is completely fine. Okay, well, the opponent decides that taking was the best move there. I don't think it is. This is a nice little discovery. That just hangs the queen, but it's okay, and that's just gonna be mate. So we gotta show these exchange French players what's up. We just gotta show these exchange French players what's up. I mean, you play the exchange French, and yeah, I mean, it just doesn't really go well. We're gonna see e4 again. Never mind, we're not gonna see e4 again. How? Okay, I'm actually just gonna copy the opponent and see what happens. Okay, now we're on a four knights. Now I have a center fork trick, but nah, we're gonna play like this. We're gonna see what happens with this. Yes. I doubt this is a good move, but we're playing it anyways, because why not? Okay, now I do have d6 on the board, so I should not be losing. That's a nice move, stopping that. I'm gonna copy you actually. I'm just gonna castle, I guess. This bishop looks nice on this diagonal. It can be hunted with this, but I don't think that's a very big of an issue. I also have this trying to trade the knight. I mean, that I feel like that's okay. I'm just gonna. That's fine, I guess. I don't really. I think this opening of the A file isn't really great, and our opponent immediately hands a pawn. Just immediately hands a pawn. There's actually bishop here, by the way. Found. And what if I go here? I don't know. I mean, I've seen that kind of pattern before, but I want to try to play it in a nuts way. Now let's go attack the opponent's king. Let's go attack the opponent's king, you guys. Let's actually I mean maybe just gonna take that first. Why not? Maybe take that first. Maybe trying to go here. Maybe with something. Maybe double up the pieces. Yes, maybe double up the pieces. I can take you. I can take you. I know what you mean. I take you. Shut up if you know what I'm talking about. Shout out. Shout out if you know what I'm talking about with that. That is dangerous. That is dangerous to do, my friend. I mean, I did just hand a piece, but we're chill. Mixed up a nice little move order in the head there. I love how we're thinking here. That's hilarious. I love when my opponents think when there's just so many ways to move and win. I just love when that happens. It's just so funny. Like you can win in so many ways and you're choosing to think for 40 million years. They want rook c1, so let's make it a little bit annoying. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I just kind of hallucinated on that one. Anyways, we're gonna rematch this guy. Hopefully, we don't actually get. Oh, we get this. Okay, so we've seen this before, and we saw that bishop d3 was a nice move versus it, and this is just like a French down a tempo. In my opinion, this is just a French down a tempo, and we're vibing with that. We do indeed vibe with that. I mean, I can just castle now. Knight here is not really a thing for a chicken wing on that. I'm just gonna like start going here. Bro, screw that pawn, actually. Wait, hold up. You can try to take this, I think. I think your king is too weak, sir. I don't think you can... I don't think you can take that. Oh my, you definitely can't do that. You definitely cannot do that. Okay. No, we can't do that. That was not the most challenging pawn to take. The most challenging pawn to take was this. Definitely cannot do that. For a multitude of reasons, but the main one being that your queen is about to get trapped. I don't really see how you stop the queen trap here, but hey, I mean, I'd love for you to show me how you stop that, but I just don't think you really can. I think I'm just gonna go here and trap the queen. Personally, I think that's what I'm just gonna do. Of course, this is defended, but now I just believe I just have that. And I think that is just a queen trap. That's nice, I suppose. If I just go here and defend this and then go take this pawn. There's of course this, but nah, it doesn't seem too valuable. I want to keep this position a little bit more closed. Not leave it more open than it has to be. Knight c here is going to be nice, but I bring my bishop over here into this attack, and that seems fine. You can take this pawn. I'm not really too concerned about that. Number one, I can take you. Number two, I just don't think that's very good for you. Especially when you play moves like that and weaken your own king. That's fantastic. I love when people do that. I love when people play moves like that. Just have no regard for king's safety. I love that. I love when my opponents have zero regard for their own king's safety. f6 should probably be played, but I doubt it will be. I just don't think it will be played. Just my personal opinion, I don't think it's going to get played. I think they're going to think this pawn is too weak. Which it is pretty weak, but at least you're not getting blasted, so. Okay, that move is just not it, bro. That ain't it. That's not it. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. F6, buddy, no. This ain't it. This just nah. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. You've done a lot of things, but this ain't it. And maybe I shouldn't have copied every single move you played last game, but nah, this ain't it, bro. Okay, I have some nice checkmates. Now I'm just gonna go here, threaten this checkmate, and it's also being pinned to this checkmate. So a lot of checkmates here. A lot of checkmates, actually. I'm going to get a rematch versus this individual, and they play e4, but... Okay, I don't think they're going to be playing some c4s. I think they're going to be playing the beta male version of this. We're going to pin you, because, you know, pins always work. Ah, it's a little frisky on that one. A little frisky. Little frisky, yeah. I need to castle. You can take my bishop there. I don't care. You can take that. I have this. I'm fine with that. I have this now. That looks nice. That looks pretty nice. Okay, so our opponent seems very unconcerned with the developments of their position. They seem very acclimatized to being attacked, and I mean, if our opponent wants to be attacked, I will definitely be attacking them because I love to attack. This looks very nice. Yes, very nice. Very, very nice. Ah, yes, that looks even nicer. I would love to take that. And I would also love to go here and damage your structure beyond your imaginability. I'm also up a pawn, so like if you trade everything down, you're just bad in the end game, and our opponent seems to be wanting to do so. I could take with the pawn, honestly, but nah, I'd rather not do that. There's this check, but again, you're just down a pawn, and I don't know, I just don't like this for you, man. I don't really like this for you at all. You can go there, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna kick your rook out. That's fine. I'm just gonna kick your rook out casually, after defending my pawn, of course. Now I'm gonna kick your rook out. And if this, well... I can go here, actually, but... This seems by far the simplest, yeah? Okay. You can take me, that's okay. You can take me, that's nice. That would be nice. Can you take me there, sir? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Daddy Mahamgo. He would like to take me, I believe. And I, sir, I don't really want you to be able to move, so... Yes. Yes, queen. I feel like that's a nice move. If you take with the king, you get mated. If you take with the pawn, I think you might also get mated. Some nice moves, yeah. And if you go back, check, and there's some pawns over here that look real nice. I also have this to try to get away. What if I can go here? Now I'm threatening this mate. That one looks a little bit harder to stop. Now, what if I go here and then go here? Threaten this mate. What does my opponent have to say about this? I don't think this is a repetition. And if it... Oh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be check, and you... I don't know what that was all about, but okay. Well, I appreciate the win there, buddy. My king is too fast. You are not going to ever be able to promote anything against me here. I can just go here. And here. I mean, I have a rook, so, like, it's not like there's going to be any pass pawn issues over here. I just have a rook, so yeah, I'm just going to take you, and then I can just go here. Okay, that's pretty nice, I feel like. Let's cut the king off here and then just win the pawns. One by one, win the pawns. One by one, win the pawns, and ladder checkmate. Actually, I'm gonna do a different kind of mate. My pawn's gonna resign, aren't they? Gonna do a different kind of mate. Okay, the opponent thought I was gonna checkmate them and probably left the game. I assume. No, they didn't. They're just okay. They just wanted the game to end. That's fair. That's pretty fair. That's fair. I just don't really agree with my opponent doing stuff like this. What does our opponent have in store for that? I guess we have that. That's chill. Can you really take that? Well, you can if that happens, but what about that? Now your king's moving, and I just don't believe in this for you. Your king's moving. My knight's about to be moving. You can take this. Sure, take that. Sure, take that. Ah, we want the queen trade so badly. What about no? How about no? You sick bastard. How about no? How about I win your queen? How about that? How about I win a piece? You can't guard this without this, and my knight also hits this, so b5. There's some stuff with that. I see. And what if I go here? What do you have to say about that, sir? And what if I go here? What if I do that, sir? What if I do that? Queen here. Queen here, I assume, should be played. Another thing that I'm enjoying about this is how much time my opponent is spending. I love that. Maybe I should also try some g4. g4 seems kind of fire as well. I love g4. g4, 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 g4. g4. Knight there. Damn, bro. So, what the hell is the idea of that? Your queen's handing, so... I have no idea what the idea of that is, actually, but I'm just gonna go here. I mean, your queen's handing. What do you want from me? I could have also tried this, but nah. Rook takes queen was probably better. Because, like, here, I mean, I'm just up, and if here... Yeah, this is definitely better, but whatever. I would like to give my opponent some chances here. Okay, our opponent is thinking. Our opponent is thinking a lot. I don't think that's a great decision to be thinking a lot here. I don't like that. I don't like that. No, 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 no. Okay, that's check. This is also check. If you go... Okay, I mean, Okay, now I have a nice little fortress. This is defended. Now I'm just gonna... I'm gonna casually go in here, and I'm gonna, like, try to take all your pawns. Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. What if I take you and then go here? Because I have a pawn, and you kind of don't, you know? I have some pawns, and you don't. So I feel like I'm going to be winning the game, especially since I win your rook with a nice little fork. And especially when you play moves like that, and you're about to get mated. Gonna cut your king off from over here, and then we're gonna play this checkmate. The pawn blocks, and then it's mate. Let's play the French too. Let's show him what's up in the French. Let's see what this guy has in store for our French. Let's actually see how he plays this. I'm actually very curious. We blunder a pawn. Fantastic. And now we can't castle. Fantastic. Now we're just letting me develop. Fantastic. Fantastic. Quel désastre. Okay, I would rather you not castle, thank you. I don't really care about that. I'm just gonna, like, go here, hit the pawn, hit the knight with check, by the way. If the bishop blocks, I just have queen takes now. And I've just activated a few of my pieces, and I've also disconnected yours. So I feel like I'm gonna be, like, winning the game with something along the lines of that. You know? We're gonna go here. Take it, bro. Take it, bro. Take it, bro. Yes. I was hoping something like that would happen, but not in exactly this way. So, like, I think this guy is terrible, so, like, I'm still gonna win the game anyways, because I just don't think this guy is good enough to win from this position, especially when moves like that start to happen. I'm gonna, like, kick you out casually, and if you attack me, I can go here, actually. I can go here, not to mention this pawn is always hanging, and I'm actually gonna go here. How about that? I'm gonna be a little bit zesty with it, since my opponent seems to be a very anti-zesty person. They don't like the zest with this. They don't really like it. Please take the rook. Thank you. I want this to be even more embarrassing if you lose. Thank you very much. Oh my god. It's so amazing. I love this for my opponent. What if we, like, go here, and then, like, go here? I don't know. Oopsie, wait. Okay, I'm just actually being stupid. I'm gonna stop doing that. So, anyways, I know we're gonna get a French. Okay, we're not gonna get a French. We're gonna get this garbage. And we're gonna play this like we normally would in a normal French because why not? And your knight is on d7 for some dumb reason. Now I just have like two knights supporting the pawn, and I'm gonna go here, stop that from happening. It wasn't even an issue anyway because of like bishop at b1. And now like I'm gonna go like maybe here, and you still can't take me because you know you're gonna lose the game. And now I've made you play this stupid move. So now I'm just gonna like go here and like attack your pawn, and then maybe also go here. Because we all know that that would be a very big travesty if you allowed that to happen. Now that, yeah, there's this fork, yeah. That I don't believe is the move here, because I can take you, and I can also take you here, because like you sacked a piece, and I don't really know what you're gonna do with it, because I was up a piece, and now I just took your rook, so now I'm just up in exchange. So I have a feeling that the opponent didn't really keep that factor in the back of their mind when they played that move. Just judging off of the factors of this game, and I'm just gonna go here because this just looks like a nice thing to do. It improves the bishop, and it does some stuff. And so, you see, the opponent is like begging me to put my bishop in a better spot. So we're gonna do just that because why not? And the opponent wants to put the bishop here, so I'm going to make that a little bit harder for them to do. They are really insisting on pushing the bishop there, so I'm going to make that even harder for them to do. Because now I have this nice little fork with the check, and the queen can't guard this because it is, of course, hanging. And now I'm going to take this pawn because, I don't know, because we're going to do that. And the opponent seems dead set on losing the game, so we're gonna go like, I don't know, like here, because why not? And then like, who knows? Who knows what kind of farts the opponent is going to make? And it appears as if they're going to make this fart. I can take the queen, and then they're gonna have to take me, and then I can take the pawn and make their position a little bit worse. Because now they can't, like, do some garbage against me because of the way that I've set up my pieces. And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna stop the knight from going anywhere forward, otherwise I might take it. And we're gonna try to get one of these bishops off the board because that seems like the best thing to do. So we're gonna go here, and we're not gonna take the knight like we said we would, even though it probably was amazing to take the knight. And we're just gonna play this position like it's completely 100% normal, and definitely not us just, making a clusterfuck over the game. Does that sound like a plan? I think that sounds like a brilliant plan. I think that sounds like a great plan. And now, because they've tangled themselves up, I'm gonna go here and then maybe win a piece because maybe I can just do so. Like just maybe I can do that. Maybe this might even be this, but like I think that like this is a much better thingy my bobber to do. Do we think that this was no, okay? Well, we have the ability to get a bishop off the board, and we might be able to get another one off the board if we are ever so careful, now this knight is hanging and it can't retreat without being hung. So, like, I think they're gonna have to take my bishop, of which point I would take the bishop and then maybe go back with some pieces and then maybe go here and like win a pawn. Maybe gonna try to win a pawn because this seems like an amazing decision to do so. And then like if they go here, I'm going to like hit the bishop because that seems like a nice thing to do. And we're also down on time heavily, and yeah, we're just down on time heavily, and I'm just gonna go here. We're heavily down on time, but now the knight is trapped wherever it goes, and I can like start checking you all over the board and make you lose on time. With 1.4 seconds left, we win the game. Because that's just what we do around here, and our opponent already hangs a pawn on move 1. We'd love to see that happening because for reasons, you see. So because our opponent is handing a bunch of material, I think we're gonna win the game. And now I'm gonna take this, and then take this, and then double their opponent their pawns, and then we're gonna go like this, and we're also gonna block the pin because that seems like a nice thing to do. And if they try to threaten a mate, I can just castle because that is the respectable thing to do. I can also pre-move it because if they take here, I can't castle because the knight controls the square, and you can't castle through a check. So, because that's not just not allowed. Maybe we'll pre-move queen takes d7 because why not? Okay, we're gonna get this kind of structure. And now I think I can just like go here, maybe? I don't really want to be like taken in that fashion, so gonna probably just not allow that. So maybe here, I assume this might happen, the bishop coming over here. Then maybe I can trade bishops and then get them off this diagonal. You see, all right. Now, oh, did not mean to do that, but okay. Fantastic, fantastical moves, fantastic, just fantastical moves, just all around great moves. Am I right, guys? I love when I play moves like that and then it just happens, you know. It just kind of just stuff happens, and then like I don't know, I just like win anyway. So are we gonna get this block? I think we are, and then we're gonna get like this in the game, and then we're gonna go like that. And I'm honestly not even convinced that our opponent is like able to win this game because I'm just so grand playing moves like that, and it just didn't really seem all that great for the opponent. I love making this fun voice because why not? I don't know what our opponent is gonna have like planned for us other than just like handing a queen in one move because that's just how our opponent handles the positions that they're given. It's a really great way of handling the positions because, as you know, the best way to handle a position is to blunder a queen in one move, and I'm just gonna take that because I think that the knight is like gonna be trapped soon, and maybe not right now, but like you're gonna get mated if you don't do anything. And I'm just gonna go here where you can't check me, and you're also getting mated. So I don't know if you knew that, but you're just gonna get mated. The knight's gonna have to block somewhere. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be E1. Just a personal guess, and you would have gotten mated anyways, even if I pre-moved the other one and you went the other way. I'm just saying. What if I play this kind of French where I do this and then like I go like knight f3 and then we chill because now you've set up in like a suboptimal like Caro-Kann-esque kind of thing. Now you're just allowing me to kick around your pieces. And now I'm gonna like go here and stop anything from going to g4. Because as you know, if you play g4, you win the game. Now our opponent's handing material because I can attack a bishop. And we just love that when our opponent hands material, and it's just such a lovely fuzzy feeling inside every time they do it. Because then we know that we're probably going to win the game as well, because our opponent's probably tilted after playing me for 7 games in a row. I think I played this person also but before. And I think they're a little tilted about the way that these games have proceeded. And now we're gonna go rookie one, and we're gonna massage the position, and we're obviously gonna take that because it was a pretty annoying night, and they're gonna have to like maybe take like this, and then I might get like this. I get a discovered defense of the pawn. Also get like knight b4, and I can hit the c6 pawn, and I can also like go here, also overprotect the pawn. But like if here there's like bishop d7, I don't really like that. So we're gonna overprotect the pawn because we're up a pawn and our opponent had the pawn a while ago. Now I'm gonna go here because they've blocked some valuable squares, and yeah, I'm gonna go here because if en passant I attack, I'm also attacking this knight as a skewer, and if this, I have like en passant, your queen's hanging, and you're gonna have to take me, and now your knight's still hanging, but now I have this amazing move, and now you're pinned again. And not only are you pinned, you're also, I can come back with a check, and your knight will have to maybe take me, otherwise I might end up just like winning a piece. But that's neither here nor there because our opponent decided to just not do that, and now I'm gonna attack their bishop because that's just what we do around here, around these parks, around these cornfields. That's just what we do. We attack pieces and we hope they blunder them. Hope Chess 101. This is some lovely, lovely stuff here. The bishop can go to the corner. I agree. However, I might have stuff like that. Not to mention our voluptuous rook e7's attacking another piece. And maybe if like king to f7, maybe we can go rook d6. Maybe we can get that move on the board because that would be of great, awesome benefits. Now we're gonna go here and threaten a fork of the king and the rook, and he's obviously going to take me, and I don't really want to play an endgame right now. I would rather keep as many pieces on the board as possible, because we're up a pawn after all, and we have to humiliate the opponent. We have to let them know that we can beat them with more than just this egregious material advantage. So, with all that being said, I'm going to go rook d6, and we're maybe going to get this check in, and we don't want this to be opposite colored bishops. So, what we're also going to do is, What we're also gonna do is sack the rook because why not? Now we're gonna take this, and now we're up so many pawns, and this looks just absolutely fabulous. It looks so pretty and fabulous that I can just like do whatever I want, and like what are you gonna do about it? Cause like I can just like do whatever, and I don't really see anything that you're gonna do to me. So yes, we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna advance the king because I don't know, our opponent maybe let us, and we're also gonna try to make a pass pawn because why not? Our opponent is like letting us. Now we're gonna stop talking because we're low on time, obviously, and we're just gonna like casually chill out because we don't really have any other option but to chill out because we've played this position absolutely terribly, and it's making us in a position where we have to pre-move a bunch, and we're obviously going to have to pre-move. Yeah, I knew it. I predicted all of his pre-moves, and we won on time, and our opponent didn't even try to pre-move trick us because he knows that we have so much fucking aura, and I'm gonna go play the Carl Khan because I'm a loser with no life who just plays the Carl Khan, and now I'm gonna take you and play knight c6, and you're gonna take me, and you're gonna let me get a nice position after a few moves. Because that's just what you do when you're my opponent, yes? That's just what you do when you're my opponent. This check means nothing, by the way, because I can just go here, and you might be able to do like that, but you wanna know what else I can do? I can just castle, bro. I can just castle, bro, and like, yes, we have a slightly weird position, but I think I can massage it out of you because I think I'm just like that much good. So much gooder. So pretty. Such an awesome, amazing position out of the Carl Khan again. The Carl Khan is such a terrible opening. I can't stand its absurdly awfulness. It's so tragic and like sad. And now I'm gonna make this a bishop versus knight imbalance so that I can like go here, get my knight on c4 uncontested, and then maybe we're gonna win this some of these ICPs and IAPs. Some isolated C pawns and some isolated A pawns because our opponent has like a really bad structure that we're gonna like take advantage of. Our opponent obviously wants me to take them, of which I'm not gonna do. And if our opponent doubles up, we're gonna go here and we're gonna like encourage them to take us because I would love to be taken because I can set up all my pawns on the opposite card of the bishop, and I can win some of these dark squared weaknesses of my opponents because I have a knight that's flexible by color and you don't. So like skill issue, and now you're gonna be forced to trade with me because now I control the file and you don't. So like suck me. So like, because I control the game now and you don't. You also just hung a pawn with a check, so that's kind of embarrassing. And now that's a fork as well. But I have to be a little bit careful because there might be some knight traps that might happen. But I always have the knight rotating to like a f1 and then like g3. Not to mention, I have like this whenever I want it. But we're gonna be careful and we're gonna not do that because we're just so Sigma and we don't need our opponents to tell us what to do. And now we might even try to like push the king back. And speaking of getting trapped, this bishop is looking a little claustrophobic. Maybe not in actuality, but in my dream fantasy world, I think it looks really, really bad. And of course, now we're gonna stop the king from coming in over here. And what else are we gonna do? Chat. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna not allow a pass pawn to be created. And we're also gonna try to like hunt down some of these weaknesses with like knight d6, knight f5, maybe hitting some of these weaknesses. And now we're gonna attack the bishop because why not? Because I don't know, because like I felt like it, and like I woke up one day and I thought that I would like want to do that. So like let's attack the bishop again, because why not? Now you're blocking your own attack to my pawn, so that's lovely. And if you want to get out of it, too bad, because otherwise I'm going to take your pawn. And if I take that pawn, now I'm the one without any weaknesses, and you have some weaknesses too. So I think I like this position a lot for me. And now that move is it's an okay move, because I can make a waiting move. I can make you take me, and now I have a pass pawn because I was up a pawn when we started this game. And I just think it's a really, really good pawn. Your king can't even come forward and try to stop me, because I just take another one of your pawns that you left hanging because you have all these weaknesses. They have to defend. Now you're handing more pawns. What's going on, bro? Yes, queen, you're handing more pawns. Yes. Yes, queen, you can't go there. Too bad. Yeah, you're gonna have to just, like, take me now, because, like, you're gonna have to take me, and then I'm gonna make like a bunch of pieces. I'm gonna bishop knight mate you, but unfortunately you resigned, so like you got out of the embarrassment of having to be bishop knight mated in that kind of fashion. Now we're gonna play the two knights French, and we're gonna see what you got against that. It's like, see, that is not a good move because you hang a pawn, and it might look okay, but like trust me when I say like it's not, bro. I don't think it's very okay. Now let me attack your bishop because I want to win that bishop. And now we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna like go the other way, and we're gonna go here. We're gonna attack this pawn, and then we're gonna go here and go to here. Try to get your bishop the other way. Ah, you didn't want me to get that bishop the other way. I see. Okay, well now we're gonna complete the knight carousel, potentially, and now we're gonna, I don't know, pin you because I want to, and now we're gonna take you because now I have a nice little outpost that you can't really make fun of, because it's such a beautiful outpost, and I think it's pretty, and there's nothing you can do to stop me from making that kind of an outpost, because now I get my queen to here and to also to f5, or I'm going to threaten some stuff. Now you're going to go there because you're so freaking cringe, and now I'm just going to like attack your bishop, like a little cutesy attack on your bishop. Because I think it was a nice attack. Now your bishop is hanging. I'm still up a pawn. And now I can like take this. That seems very, very nice. Yes, it very much does. I love when my opponents be hanging a bunch of stuff mid-game, because then it allows me to like win the game a little bit easier. Especially when they're hanging pawns in front of their own king, stopping them from themselves from castling. I especially love that, and now I'm gonna take this pawn too, because like what the hell are you gonna do about it? And like I'm just so massive and so not passive, because like I don't know, it's just like, yes. Yes. What are they gonna do? Maybe I can like go bishop at h5 and like pin you, but I think making this an imbalance of bishop versus knight is a nice little thing to do. And now I think like, I don't know, maybe I can like support the pawns. You can try to take that. Yeah, you can, baby doll. Okay, now we're gonna attack your knight because you were threatening to, like, take my pawn with check, and I really didn't appreciate it. So now we're gonna force you to go back where you came from, and now we're gonna pin this to your thing, and now we're gonna take you because, like, you're down, like, 2 whole pawns, and it's pretty kind of sad and embarrassing. So, like, we're gonna go here now, and you can double up for sure, for sure, for sure, but I can just go, like, here. So, like, I think this is more sad and embarrassing for you, cause I am about to do some stuff. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Mario. Yes, take me, daddy. I'm just gonna move my king and, like, allow you to, like, take me because, like, I don't know what else to do. This fantastic move. Fantastic, lovely moves. Amazing. I don't know how long this recording is, but I think it's over 2 hours. Maybe even 3, and that will be a record for me, because, like, I don't think I've ever recorded for that long, mostly because I get tired and rage quit much sooner, so maybe we can, like, go over here and win some pawns with the king here. I mean, I'm up 3 pawns, so, like, if I have to sack a pawn to, like, trade a rook or something, I'm gonna do it. Because that's just how we roll around here. And now we're going to take with the pawn because we don't want to lose d4. And now we're going to go try to win this pawn because we're a perfectionist. And yeah, yeah. And our opponent has 20 seconds left. So this is going to become pretty easy. Now we're going to stop our opponent from coming that way. And we're gonna come our own way with rook a8. I'm gonna try to win the a pawn. We do end up winning the a pawn, and our opponent checks us because they're being a little bitch, and I don't like that. But yeah, you can take me, sure, sure, sure. Yeah, you can check me all you want, but that doesn't stop the fact that you're in a completely losing position, and you can't do anything about it. And you also have 0.8 seconds left, so you're just gonna lose because I have 18 seconds left and you're offering a rematch because, like, I don't know and I don't care and I'll pull down your underwear because, like, why not? And, like, you're playing the 4 pawns attack, I assume, or you're gonna take me because you're being a wimp. Okay, so they take. That's nice. All right, we love to see it. Now, a queen f3 is a really terrible move in this kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna, like, go here and, like, castle, and then we're just gonna, like, vibe because, like, that's just what we do. I'm gonna go c5, try to poop away at the center here. Maybe not a great move because they can, like, take and take, but you have to know your opponent in chess, and I know for 100% guaranteed non-GMO fact that they're a bitch. So we're gonna do this because I know that they're a wimp, and I know that I can outplay them in this kind of position. Now we're gonna, like, try to win this pawn because I think they're so bad they're gonna hang it. Yeah, and then oh, and yes, so we're weakening our dark squares, so I'm gonna, like, try to keep the queen on the board, try to stop the knight's momentum in forward squares. And we're gonna go here, maybe, like, some queen f5, and then some queen f6. I think we're gonna execute that plan right now and go queen f4. And then we're gonna go queen f6. And then if this, we're gonna go, like, queen b2 and try to win some pawns. Because that's just, like, what we do. And we're gonna go queen b2. And if we're here, we're just, like, in there like swimwear. And now we're just in there like swimwear. We're also in there like underwear and any other undergarment lingerie that our opponent might be wearing currently. Because our opponent seems like they're into that. Now, I'm gonna go knight to d8 and guard my bishop and then in the knight's way so that I can like do some other stuff. That check doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. There's some stuff they could do, but no, I don't think they're gonna do it. And of course they don't. So we're gonna go here, and the bishop can't check me. It actually can, because that's mate, and I don't think my opponent's gonna see that. I don't think they will see this. I don't have any faith. I don't have faith. I just don't. See, I told you they know have the skill, the talent, and the stuff to be doing moves like bishop to g6. I play my bluff and it worked the fuck out. So we got this going on the road. That is certainly a move, but it's a move much, much too late. I can just go here, sir. Thank you very much. And I threaten my own checkmate, too. So, like, that is also another reason why this is a good move. Why taking a free freaking bishop is a good move. Because their knight guarded the d2 rook. But, like, it forgot that the knight no longer, like, threatens a mate. So, now we're gonna go here. And we have multiple threats with this move. Number one, we threaten the knight. Number two, we threaten this discovered check. It's about to hit the rook, and it's about to hit the rook up pretty damn well. The opponent seems to not be interested in winning back any semblance of material, so we're just gonna do it like this. Yes. Our opponent is very much benefiting us right now because, like, I don't know. I just love this guy because he's like so chill and he's like so vibes. He's like so chill. And Muhammad Jill with the anime AI character as the profile picture from Iraq, I assume. I think this is, it's Egypt. My bad. My apologies. I failed geography definitely. I totally failed geography because I don't know. I didn't study enough. I didn't study hard enough. I wonder what my opponent is thinking about. And it's probably they're thinking about some dumb stuff. So like he's like bad. I don't know. All right, queen there. So our opponent finally moved after a lot of freaking thought. So we're gonna go like I don't know, like queen here maybe. Wait, I wanna like try like get some threats on the board, and we're gonna like defend our knight, cause like our knight was hanging, so like why not defend it? Also, I'm trying to get this queen trade on the board. Maybe our opponent will give it to us. Ah, yes, give it to me. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, yes, yes, right there. Give it to. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go, opponent. Let's go. Let's go! Fantastic! Our opponent wants a rematch. I'm just gonna like beat this guy 10 times and then we're gonna like stop because like we're so good that like our opponent is like about to lose again because our opponent is just like so fire and like so bad at the same time because like he's so fire and I don't know what else we're gonna do, but like we're gonna play d4 and we're gonna like take the entire center. We're gonna play against this like double bishop kind of thingamabobber. We're gonna stop anything from coming over here because why not? And like I don't know what else we're gonna do, but whatever we're gonna do, it's gonna be pretty nice. It's gonna be pretty fire. You're gonna be a stick around, and it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna play some kind of hanging pawn structure versus like some kind of hippo shit. This looks kind of bad, but like it also looks kind of nice at the same time. Maybe Queen A5 is nice too, because since the rook left its home square, I'd probably encourages A6, but to each their own. Of which people might think that is a good move.
Who knows, but I would love to go here, since this knight is disconnecting the queen from the defense of the bishop, and my queen would not be trapped, not to mention if the knight leaves, I can take b6, so... Needless to say, this is definitely not a queen trap, and this one, however, is. This one definitely is a queen trap, and our opponent needed, like, I don't know, like 10 seconds to realize that that was a queen trap, but it took me, like, instantly to realize that it wasn't a queen trap, because I wanted to explain it to the audience here, and I saw it instantly, but, like, of course I'm not going to get my queen trap like that, but I will shut down my opponent's space and bring a knight into the middle and maybe win the game, because that's just what we do. Maybe that's just what we do. Yes, I believe it is. I believe it is. I believe it is. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Our opponent doesn't seem too keen on us doing that, so they stopped that. But too bad, because I'm gonna go here. Maybe a 5's gonna happen. I think that's nice. I think that's very nice of my opponent. I think that's very nice. I think that's very nice. Now we get our pieces into the middle. Yes.
Now we get our pieces into the middle. Now we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take this because it attacks the rook, and like why not? And like if you attack me, I can take you with the queen because your rook is undefended. And guess what, bozo? It's like also almost trapped, and like I think if I go h3, it's really trapped. Ah, yeah, see, our opponent sacrifices hoping we take with the queen like a fucking idiot, and then he can take my bishop. I don't know what kind of lingerie my opponent is wearing on their face, but, like, it's not looking too good, you know? It's like, yes, queen, I'm gonna give you away my rook in hopes that you play this one terrible ass move, and then if you don't play that terrible ass move, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my own life, and I don't think my opponent knows what to do with their life because they're playing shitty moves like that. So I think we're gonna like take this, and then we're gonna like go here and here, maybe, or we could just like support and like maybe go queen g5 anyway. We could also do that. That seems like a very logical decision to go queen to g5. And now we're threatening the knight in actuality. And I almost actually pre-moved it. And who knows, my opponent might have been going here with the way they've been playing recently. And who knows, maybe they're gonna like go here and then like animate. Like that would be so fire. That'd be so cool. Anyways, they're handing pieces now. So, like, we're at that phase where they're just gonna, like, hand a bunch of shit, and I'm just gonna win the game effortlessly. I could probably even pre-move this move, but we're not gonna do that because, like, we're too good for that. We're too good for pre-moving a bunch of garbage against the opponent who is insisting on losing the game. Just because, you know, the opponent doesn't really want to win. He just don't really want to win. He don't really want to do shit. To me, he would rather put on the stinky pants. Also, I meant to take that with the bishop, but I accidentally clicked the queen, and I thought that I clicked the bishop. But it doesn't matter since we're just so fucking winning. It's not even funny. And our opponent is also getting back like mated because of the bishop that we put here. And I mean, it wouldn't make a difference if we had a queen or a bishop there, but we just do. And I accidentally clicked the rematch button. I didn't mean to do that. I kind of wanted to end the series versus this fucking moron because I don't want to play this idiot anymore. Okay, I did not mean to do that, but it's okay because we're gonna win this game anyways because this guy is terrible. Alright, fantastic. So our opponent has somehow managed to give us 2 pawns for a piece that was 100% free. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Okay, alright. I mean, they have a D pawn, so that this should be fun. This should be really, really funny. You can take that for sure, for sure, for sure. I don't think it's very good for you, but you can certainly do it. Are you gonna go G4? That would be so fire. I'm gonna go with e5 because why not? You don't have a light square bishop, so I'm gonna like castle on, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna check you because you're like letting me do that. I don't even know what the hell this does because I don't know. I just don't know what it does. Okay, I'm only doing this because this is check and our opponent has somehow managed to fuck this up and I don't even know how. This is like unimaginable levels of screwing this up. Now I just have like 40,000 pawns for the piece and these are center pawns. They're just gonna keep on rolling and opponent is giving us useless checks that do nothing to help their own position. They can't even move the bishop to a good square without getting smacked around by pawns. Now, if we castle, we're going to run into this, but I can, like, pin them, so that shouldn't be too much of a worry. However, rook. This looks like a good move, like, anyways, maybe. Rook B8, big move that makes no sense. Now we're going to go here. I don't really want to use a pawn. So we're actually going to go into the queen trade of this endgame because I have so many damn pawns because our opponent gave me literally every pawn that they have. For no reason, too. It was so funny. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, now I'm going to hand a knight on like the first few moves and we're still going to win this game somehow. I have faith and I don't have faith in my opponent. You see, our opponent is not understanding what I want. So they're probably just going to lose the game off of that alone. I just kind of allowed this, but I don't think it really matters considering the level of play that our opponent has been demonstrating. Pick your pawn, bastard. Pick your pawn, daddy. That, out of all the moves ever played, that was definitely one of them. That was certainly one of them, sir. I don't know what the hell you are doing, but you are making this so much worse for yourself. I can't even imagine. Can I, like just go here? And, like, push P? Okay, first of all, like, no, I can't do that. What if I trade rooks? Actually, trading rooks doesn't even seem that bad. Okay, our opponent is just like letting me walk into their position. Bro is just letting me waltz into there. Bro is just letting me waltz right into the position and like not doing schnitzel about it. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna like cut off the opponent. Because I don't know what the hell they're doing. Now we're gonna try to win some pawns. Yeah, we're gonna go win some pawns now. Okay, fantastic. Our opponent seems to not understand how to win a pawn. Which is fantastic for me. I mean, hey, that's pretty nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Impressive play from the opponent. Does my opponent not realize that this might be a draw? Depending on what they do? Oh no. Oh no. Pre-move, daddy. I can just picture them stalemating this. There was no need to do that, by the way. I can just picture them stalemating. Never mind. We're gonna play the hippo, because why not? This guy seems like he would do very poorly against the hippo. Oh my, yeah. And my thoughts are proven correct. Yikes. Tushy. What the hell even is that? What the hell is even that, brother? What the hell is even that? Alright, we seem very insistent on losing the game. We seem very insistent on it. We seem very insistent on handing pieces, and I mean, I am all for it. I'm all for you handing all your material to me, because I'm just all for it. Okay, I'm gonna get my bishop in over here, because it's like kind of useless on this diagonal, and I'm not gonna let you just open up the position for completely nothing, so I'm gonna go here. That's definitely one of the moves that was ever played. I'm pretty sure I can just give up the knight here, but we're not gonna do. I want my opponent to go here so I can lock up the position and then. Oh my goodness. You know, that's definitely one of the moves that has ever been played. It's definitely one of them. I'm not saying it was a good one, but it's definitely one of the moves that was ever played in the history of chess. It was definitely one of them. Now, anyways, back to my opponent throwing the game in spectacular fashion. I had this fork, but I think I'd rather have the blockade. I don't really think this is going to be a blockade for very long, but... Uh-oh, buddy. Don't take that. Don't take that. Brother, if you take that, I'm gonna scream. Buddy. Buddy! Okay, we're just gonna win a nice little exchange here. F5 is... F4 is interesting. Interesting lobby talk by the opponent here. What if I just, like, attack you? What are you gonna do about that? Bum. What if I get out of the way? I don't know, 'cause, like, what are you gonna do now? Yeah, the hippo is OP, guys. If you want an opening where your opponent is just gonna, like, self-destruct and hand a bunch of pieces, especially, like, sub 1000, just play the hippo. You'll win every game. The hippo is such an OP opening. I don't know how long I've been recording. Probably a long time. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a move by our opponent. Oh my god. What a move. They're making moves on me. Yeah, they're making moves on me right now, and I'm like, don't take me out to dinner first. Jesus. What if I go here, and it takes, like, I have a check, and then I can, like, win the queen? Go for it. Why not? Rook e6. Why not? I mean, if you don't take me, I'm just gonna, like, check you into... It doesn't matter where you go, actually. It doesn't matter where you move. I always have a check, so, like... It actually doesn't matter where you go. You're actually gonna get checked no matter what. I find that amazing. But anyways, yeah, this is just winning. That was legendary. Rook e6. Daddy. I can pre-move that. Okay, never mind. I can't. My opponent has a check. I can pre-move it now. Oh my god, I made the wrong pre-move. Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna check again before I do that. Okay. Just... Okay. Fantastic. You can't stop that. You can try, but you know you can't. That's probably a really stupid pre-move, but I'm gonna end the recording right here on this Yas Queen.